well, it will be a new recording. So our passenger have tickets and our passenger bought services. Now they want to change the day. At first, we should add new flight. For example, it will be from Istanbul to Sochi on 16th of May. I want to add another RBD. For example, it will be E. We have 2 seats. And I put this, okay, I'll do it like this. Well, I put this new flight on the first line in PNR. New flight will be above original flight in PNR, should be above original flight in PNR. So 0 is entry for book for 8 seats in PNR. 1 is line number from availability. E is RBD. 2, how many seats we need. /1, this flight will be put on the first line in PNR. Well, we have 15th May is original flight. 16th of May is new flight. Now we can price exchange for ticket. Entry will be TM /EX for exchange star line number of new flight. New flight is on the first line number in PNR. Well, system price exchange for both passenger. Original fare was 200 NUC, new fare in E RBD, the high fare 233 NUC. Difference in my local currency is 500 lira per each passenger, plus penalty. Okay, for exchange, we need HK. How to get exchange? Just save modification in PNR and get exchange. But we have 2 similar flights, Istanbul-Sochi, then Istanbul-Sochi. And system tells me that the second flight segment, there is no connection between second and first flight segment. So I should cancel seats on the original flight. It will be just X6 number 2. Or I should add unknown arrival segment between these 2 flights. So it's up to you what to do. You can add unknown arrival segment in PNR and put it on the second line between first and second flights. Or you can cancel, you can change HK to X6 by X6 and line number. It's up to you what you prefer to do. Now I have HK. Then I should remove unknown arrival segment from PNR, and now PNR is ready for exchange. What will happen with what? With services? Services now associated with second flight segment, with this original flight segment. It's not possible to remove flight segment from PNR if some AMD associated with this flight. So what will happen after exchange with services? Status of service will change for X6. Let's see. Let's do exchange of ticket. Entry for exchange is EX. Then it will be voluntary exchange. For involuntary, I should add I in this request. So voluntary exchange, then star and new flight segment line number. Now system will do this exchange. System show me pricing for the first passenger. It will be a new day. System add CP cancellation penalty in new ticket. We will not discuss about ticket right now. Just click on F9 key and just finish this operation? Well, on this step, in Sirena, it's not possible to void, cancel, or refund. But before you do end E or ER entry, on this step, I can ignore my operation and system will void exchange. But if I do E or ER entry right now, it will not possible to void exchange after this. Just keep it in your mind. Don't forget about it. Okay, I did exchange for tickets. If I open asterisk S, you will see that new ticket associated with a new flight. But original flight remain in PNR with XX status. Why? Usually, when you do exchange, original flight will disappear, will remove from PNR. But in our case, in this case, we have services, issued services that are associated with original flight. What can we do with these services? Well, passenger want to has this service on the new flight. At first, you should add this service to this new flight. How to do it? For example, okay, you know that for baggage, you just add a service line in PNR. It will be 3SA. Flight segment is the first flight segment now, new flight segment. Then passenger, there was two passenger who has this service in PNR, so passenger 1 and 2. Service was issued on AMD A, so it will be A, and how many pieces of baggage? One piece of baggage per each passenger. Then double slash and service reason for issue subcode. So I want to add the same service in PNR to the new flight. Then for seats, passenger want to book the same seats. At first, let's check seat map. Seat map on the first flight, new flight. It will be KM, segment number 1 in PNR, KM. Let's book the same seats for this passenger. It will be 3 like SSR, segment number 1, passenger name number 1, code of this SSR is seat, and seat number is 14F for the first passenger. And for example, let's book for the second passenger, just a minute, another seat. For example, let's book seat number 20A for the second passenger. Passenger number 2, seat will be 20A. Well, what we have, just a minute, let's check. We have PNR, there is part on the bottom of screen, so let's go to the next page. We have 2 pieces of baggage, 1 piece of baggage per each passenger. Then we have space plus for the first passenger and standard normal seat for the second passenger. What can you do? You can price, for example, you can do exchange, or you can refund the first service and issue AMD for new service. Let's do exchange for baggage. New service for baggage is line number 5 and 6. original first of baggage, service of baggage are on first and second line. Price for exchange is TM/EX plus new service line is S5 and 6. Yes, 5,6 plus old service line 1 and 2. And system will show us how much passenger should pay for exchange from Давайте сейчас без перерыва, потому что хочется уже закончить. Я просто сейчас на этом закончу, и мы уже разбежимся. Well, so price for exchange for services. Let's do this exchange. Entry will be EMD slash this service type of service was P, then new service line and old service line. EMD, just a minute, like this. Why? Let me check. Let's do exchange for the first passenger and then for the second passenger. Just click on F9, go to the next page. Well, you can see that the first service for the first passenger on new flight is issued. Then let's issue the same service for the second passenger. It will be new service line is line number 5, and original service line is line number 1. So it will be the same entry. Then after this, I want to price exchange for seats. Now we have two services for seats on the first flight, and then two new services, 5th and 6th seats for new flight. Let's price exchange to be TM, then slash EX plus service number 5 and 6, it's new services, plus service number 1 and 2, old services. Well, the first passenger has the same seat, so no any additional collection. The second passenger, he has space plus on the original flight and standard seat on new flight. In this case, in first case, you can do exchange. In the second case, you will do refund on the refund of old service, and you will issue AMD on a new service, because it's not possible to do exchange with less amount. Yes, Zuhra? Okay. So let's do exchange for seat for the first passenger without any additional collection. So it will be AMD E slash F plus service number 5 is new one and service number 1 is old service. And the last service, you should do a refund of old service. So just let's do this refund. Before refund, you can price this refund, TM/RF. Oh, I want to do refund right now. It will be NDR plus service number 1. System will refund this service. Refund is success, okay. And then you will issue AMD, MDA /F plus service number 4. You will issue AMD for new service. When all AMD for new services are issued or exchanged, there is no any AMD associated with old flight because all AMD are associated with the first flight segment. You can remove X and line number. You can remove old flight from PNR. That's all. And then end and reopen PNR or just end. So it's up to you what to do. If service is refundable, you can do refund service. Then you can do exchange of ticket and add new service to new flight and issue AMD. Or you can add new flight, do exchange, and then add new service to new flight associated with new flight and do exchange of service. So it's up to you what to do. Then the last question is, я не показала, как добавить билет в PNR. I didn't show how to add ticket in PNR. Well, just to repeat that it's not possible to add ticket in PNR in Sirena. Ticket stay in, if you have ticket and if you want to do exchange, for example, at first you open PNR, you get record locator from ticket, you open PNR and you do exchange in this PNR. It's not possible to create new PNR and then do any modification to add ticket in new PNR. Any operation with ticket you do in original PNR. Well, that's all for. Okay, just a minute. So that's all what I want to tell you today. Maybe you have some question now. If not, we can stop right now. I will send you 3 video. Yes, it will be 3 video of this webinar. Well, I will send video and I will add link to video in Russian, how to work with services. Well, how to issue INET box. Зухра, сейчас. У меня, к сожалению, нет инструкции авиакомпании. Это я сейчас отвечу, да. У меня нет инструкции от авиакомпании, как выписываются вот INAT пакса, да, но насколько я знаю, вы, по-моему, просто добавляете SSR INAT в PNA. То есть не должно отличаться от того, что вы делали раньше. How to add SSR FQTV in PNA? Let's do it in this PNA. Now I want to remove this SSR number 1 and number 2 from PNR, these two SSR, and then add FQTV again. Well, 3, I work with SSR. Then 1 and comma 2 is line number. This and this. Then quotation mark. It means that I want to remove SSR from PNR. SSR is removed. Then let's save modification. Then how to add any SSR in PNR. For FQTV, entry will be 3, then N passenger line number, for example, passenger number 2. Then FQTV, then for FQTV, SSR code, then airline code and passenger account number. I add this FQTV in PNR, but this account number not match to this passenger name. And system tell me, no, it's not possible to add this account to this second passenger. Let's ignore it and let's add the same information to the first passenger. System check passenger surname and name, and system check passenger date of birthday. Now I add FQTV frequent flyer number to the first passenger. This passenger is silver passenger. I add 3, then N name number 1, FQTV, SU airline code and account number. Then system add this information in PNR. System add status of this passenger. And system add additional SSR FQT status. So it's how to add FQTV in PNR. If you add another SSR in PNR, well, entry will be the same. 3 is entry. Then, for example, I want to add seat in PNR. It will be S flight segment line number, N passenger line number, then code of SSR, seat or something else, then some additional information. For seats, it will be number of seat. But I have such SSR associated with this passenger, so system doesn't allow me to edit. For example, I want to add wheelchair to the first passenger. It will be 3. It's entry, then flight segment line number, passenger line number, and SSR code. And system added, where is it? Let's check. System added SSR wheelchair to passenger in this PNR. Status of SSR is on request. Then I should save my modification. Then I should refresh *R info in PNR. And well, this service is after confirmed service. For example, if I want to if some services are not after confirmed, manual confirmed, for example, so we should wait while airline will confirm the service. Can we find FQTV by name? Now it's not possible. You need FQTV, if you need a number. So it's not possible to find FQT by number by name. Well, how to change itinerary? It will be the same like to do exchange. For example, well, my previous exchange was from Stambul Sochi to Stambul Sochi. If it's allowed, I can change Sochi Stambul, just add new flight segment. It will be Sochi Stambul. So I book 2 seats, put it on the first line. Then I should save modification, get HK. How to do it? To cancel seats on original flight or to add unknown arrival segment between these 2 flights. And then if system allow me, let's check. Yes, exchange is possible. System show me, no, it's not, yes, it's possible. How much passengers should pay for this exchange. Can't ticketing, why we got this message? We got this message because there is no HK on new flight. When I get HK, for example, let's change, let's cancel. Okay, just a minute. Now we got some message. I tried to cancel seats on the second flight, and system tell me check status of flight coupons and tell me entry for what entry I should to use. You can use this entry, ET, then passenger line number star any well, it's second flight segment. Flight number for the first passenger, then for the second passenger. So we checked flight coupon status for both tickets, and then it's 62. Let's do it again. Seats are cancelled on original ticket, and then I can end and reopen PNR. Status of new flight segment is HK, and now when I will check pricing for exchange, there is no any info about cannot ticketing because status of flight segment is HK. It's okay. Then next you can do exchange. Well, more question. Yes, Zokra, I understand, but yes, now it's not possible to in Sirena to find frequent flyer number by name. Maybe later we do it. Okay. How to change the name? Okay, just a minute. Let me do a new. For example, we have passenger. What happened with my passengers? Okay. Wait, just a minute. Something wrong. For example, we issue ticket. And then we want to change, do some changes in passenger name or in passenger ID. How to do some changes in passenger line. Entry will be minus because I work with, I do something with passenger name. Then line number. Then quotation mark. For example, I do any mistake in name. I should type surname and name. Name is changed. Then I should save modification. And then if I want to ignore this PNR, system tell me that I should issue new ticket because passenger name, surname or passenger document was changed. Entry for exchange ticket is BL. BL is entry for reissue ticket in case of passenger name or passenger document was changed. Then this modification could be voluntary, so you should add V, or involuntary, you should add I. Then you should add passenger line number. I have just one passenger in PNR, so it will be 1, but you should add it. That's all. So now I BL reissue ticket in case of passenger name or passenger document was changed. Its operation is involuntary, passenger line number is 1. And then just click a few times, then end and reopen. And ticket is, let me open the ticket. Ticket is reissued. You can see that new ticket is reissued in exchange for another ticket. In new ticket, you will see new name. In old ticket, you will see old name, and status of flight coupon is exchange. Well, that's all. It's how to reissue ticket if name is changed. Первую команду вы имеете в виду BL, да? Well, entry. Yes, of course, if passenger has sold, if passenger has services, and if you reissue ticket in case of name is changed, well, okay, let me check. Окей, Людмила, повторяю как раз для вас команду. Well, if you want to change name, surname, date of birthday, or if you want to change passenger document, you can use this entry. Minus is entry, 1 is passenger line number, quotation mark, then new surname and name. For example, we have mistake again. Surname is correct, but I should do any modification in name. But let's add service to this passenger. Let's issue AMD at first, and then let's check what will happen with service after BL entry. Passenger has ticket, has AMD, then passenger change the name. Okay, let's change the name. Name is changed. Let's save our modification. Then system tell us reissue ticket. Entry for reissue ticket is BL. For example, it will be voluntary reissue, so it will be BLV and then passenger line number. So ticket is reissued. And this operation with E or ER. Well, what happened? Ticket, there is new ticket in PNR. There is no any info about AMD. So in DCS, you will not see AMD associated with this ticket because there is no AMD associated with this ticket. We reissued old ticket and old ticket was associated with AMD. What we shall do? We shall do exchange. Okay, just a minute. It's not necessary to add new service in PNR because we did not change the flight. We just reissue ticket. The flight remain the same, but we should reassociate. We should issue new AMD on this existing service. How to do it? For pricing, it will be TM/EX plus service 1 plus service 1. Service 1 is new service and service 1 is old service. We didn't add new service. System tells us that there is no additional collection. Then how to do exchange? Entry will be AMDE slash service plus service type is P plus service 1 plus service 1. Just a minute, what S1? So you issue new AMD in exchange of old AMD, and this new AMD is associated with new ticket. Now, when you open ticket ET passenger number 1, segment number 1, you will see that one AMD is associated with this ticket. So when you exchange ticket in case of name is changed, you should you should issue new AMD in association with a new ticket. You can add new service to the same flight, or you can do exchange by this entry. So new service and old service is the same service. How to change the name? I want just to show you entry. Entry is minus, then line number, then quotation mark, then surname and name. If passenger has few names, so all names should be added with space between them. Well, so now we discussed how to reissue ticket in case of passenger change name and how to reissue AMD in the same case. Any more questions? Людмила, yes, you are right. После вот кавычек вы пишете правильные фамилия и имя. Если меняете только имя, фамилию все равно указываете. Welcome. Well, again, let's stop right now. I will send recording to you tomorrow, and then I will add a link to Russian video how to work with services in the message.